Good morning, peoples, wherever you are. Well, it's good morning here. Oh, actually, sorry, it is now afternoon here in Melbourne, and it is 17 minutes past noon. Now, there's no one probably around, but I thought let's do a pick a cup and we'll reveal what message Spirit has for you today. So let's have a look. Today we're choosing from blue, green or pink. These actually are all part of one particular collection, and there was a lemon yellow, but my lemon one has sold. And I thought, let's just pick a cup. Oh, you're still in your jammies, Elizabeth. And I'm just doing cup message today, so it's what you're drawn to, and I'm going to reveal its message. So first, and these teacups, they all come with this beautiful little gold spoon, and it's got its little crystal on the end. I don't think it's a real crystal, otherwise they would cost a fortune, but it looks really nice anyway. So let's have a look at a pink cup, a blue cup and a green cup. I'll just move those to the side. And there are no particular questions. It really is about what message does Spirit have for you today. So there's no purple, Nikki Lane. So we've got blue, green and a pink. There's no purple down. So what does the blue cup reveal for you today? Now I'm just going to read all the bits of tea that land on what symbol. So we have here a bit of tea on the ring. So the ring is often about your core values, and when we're talking about messages from Spirit, ring would tell me it's time you look at yourself as the most precious commodity, and it's literally see yourself as the gold, do not see yourself as the brass. Then as we move, we have a little bit of tea on the fish here. Fish is a lovely sign of great abundance and prosperity. Now, lots of people misuse the word abundance. Abundance literally means where there is lots of good stuff that's going on around you. So it's good people, good family, good friendships, good work colleagues. And to see tea on the fish would tell me beautiful sign of abundance. Then as we go around here, there's not much tea on other bits here and there. And we do have a little bit of tea sitting on the man. Now, man in its symbology, pardon me, right back from the 16th century, it goes down to being strong, being forthright and proactive. We know in our modern days, not every male is like that. And so we go back to its traditional meanings from the 16th century, which is being proactive in all that you do. We also have a little bit of tea here. Sorry, I'm just moving it so you can see what the symbol is. It's the rose. And the rose is a beautiful sign of grow where you are planted. See the beauty of everything that is around you. We then have tea on the star, and the star is about our dreams and our wishes and all the good stuff. It literally means what is the light that's shining on. So yes, we've got a lot of tea here that hasn't landed on anything, and I'm not going into traditional tea leaf reading of shapes and so on, but we are reading all the tea symbols that the blobs of tea have landed on. So we have to combine and it's creating storyline. We've got ring, fish, man, rose and star. So the storyline from Spirit there would tell me, look at the great things that you actually have around you, because these are the most precious. Don't be afraid to step up in all that you do. Pardon me, because there is a good light of abundance around you. The rose is show your gratitude, show you're gentle, you're kind, and you even got tea sitting on the sun, which again is beautiful positive light that is around you. So that is from our beautiful blue teacup. And I just love it. Look at that. And it's got the roses on the one side, and then it's the plain blue. It's almost like Wedgwood blue, I would call it. Pardon me. Sorry, I keep losing my voice. I really should have a cup of tea myself, which I'm just going to grab. Sorry, because I keep losing my voice. I get asthma and it affects my throat every single time. Okay, so what's the messages from the green cup? I just love the green. And look at it. It's got the same roses, but the green's all over the teacup. And this one, the green, I'll try not to get water everywhere. You can just see it there. It's got a frilly edge, or the fluted edges, as we call them. So, what symbols is in our green cup? We have a bit of tea on the moon, little bit on the sun, tiny little bit on the garden arch. Not there. We've got a lot of business happening here. We have tea on the cloud, the tree, the ring, the snake. That's not touching there. I'll start with this side. So, tea on the moon. Moon is learn to trust your own self. And lots of people say trust your intuition. The moon is a mirror. In tea symbols, we always say the moon is the mirror. And it literally means how you are reflecting to the outside world. And often it's nice because it tells me that you've got moon or light smiling back at you. And that's why it's important. The moon is the mirror. We have the sun, which is again beautiful, positive light that is around you. The garden arch is often about socializing, getting out and about with people, and it usually means nice people, that's like friendships or lunch with a work colleague in the garden. We've also got a little bit of tea at the base of the money tree. And money tree there, that's actually good it's on the base, because money is about literally money, and to see it sitting on the base of the tree would explain to me that it's growing. And I like it because it tells me there is some money matters that are growing for you, and that's quite nice, and especially when we've got two light sources here. So again, I'll go to the rest of them and then I'll explain this whole complete storyline. Because half the problem is lots of people don't know how to put it together. And this is where I'm trying to explain how we put it together. So we have the tea on the cloud. The cloud is like our head is in the fog. And it often means, and this is why a lot of people say confusion, and it literally means, though, time to literally dismiss the fog that you are clouded around, because it can be where you are not seeing things very clearly. We have tea on the tall tree. Now, people have asked me, why do I have two trees? The tree with the dollar sign on it is what we call the prosperity or the money tree. So it is all about money. The tall tree is often about family, and it's what they call the tree of consolence. But it often is family matters, literally branching out, good stuff there. But it's helping others, as in consoling others. So it's like arms outstretched, you are there to help console and help others grow. We have tea on the ring, again. Commit to what you want, but see the value in what you do. You also have a bit of tea on the snake. Now, the snake is often a symbol of something that is convoluted. It's the easiest way to put it. A snake of literally thinking you've got a long length of rope, and every 1 foot or 30 centimetres, there's a knot in it. And it's like, when am I going to get to the end of this rope? And a snake means get through the knots of the rope, no matter how difficult they may be. And so often means convoluted situations. So when we are reading this combination of moon, sun, garden, money tree, cloud, tree, ring, snake, we are looking at that and say there is always light and help around you. No matter how tough some things may be, you do have growth and prosperity. But it's important that you clear your mind and see the most precious things that need the help or support, and get rid of the insignificant other matters. So that is how you string a fortune teller teacup. So that's the message from our beautiful green cup. And here, I love this. I know, and I've got here, I know she's viewing me here. In the background is Andrea Jacob, and we always have a laugh. She says, I hate pink. She's a blue gal, and she always says, I don't do pink because it's pink or it's fluffy, but this is a beautiful soft pink. And again, the pink one, like the green, has the fluted saucer, little fluttered saucer. And a lot of people don't realise when you see gold in teacups, like gold handles, gold foot, they're all 24 karat gold. And it's actually real gold. And this is why in all my teacups I do put in a little cup care note in them. Do not put them in a dishwasher because you'll lose your gold. You won't lose your images inside, but you'll lose your gold. And that's how and why I say don't put them in a dishwasher. It'd be the same too if you've got Granny's dinner set and tea set that's 50 plus years old. They will still have all proper gold on them, and please don't put them in a dishwasher, and especially Granny's, because we need to hang on to the beautiful heirlooms that they are. So what's in our pink cup for the message from Spirit? We have a little bit of tea on the sun, and we've got tea, I'll just move it, on the rose. You got a little bit of tea on the dog. As we go around, there's a couple of bits of tea on the man, little on the cloud, again the ring. Gosh, it rings in different places in all of these cups, yet it's still coming up. And we've got a little bit of tea on the baby pram or the carriage, and we've even got a tiny bit right just touching the edge of the anchor. Now I'll explain them singly, and then I'll explain to you how we string it together. So, tea on the sun. The sun, like I said, is a light source, but it is a beautiful, warm and opening light source. So it does mean positive light that is around you. Often with the sun, the same as a moon, it's often a symbol of pay attention to literally what is in front of you. So imagine literally you've got a spotlight focusing on certain parts of your life. The rose, like I said, is a beautiful symbol of gratitude, kindness, gentle, and it is often hold your face to the sun. It's like literally think of the rose. It's got thorns along the stem, and it grows through those till it blooms to the most beautiful flower. So it tells me growing through, yes, some of the difficulties, but yet your face is still something so beautiful. So it's important that you look at the beauty rather than you look at the negatives, as in the thorns. The tea on the dog. Dog is often known as good, loyal friendships, and yes, they can be male or female, but dogs often in tea symbols are a masculine energy more so than a female energy. And it does mean lovely people. Again, they're a lovely trio in a row like that. But it does mean good, loyal people. So the friends that you can count on, they are the ones that are the value. So tea on the man. As I said, the male symbol in 16th century, they only ever viewed men as the strong, the proactive, the ones that will step up and defend your honour, so to speak. But in our modern days, we know that not all men are like that. And yes, there is a lot that are, which is really lovely to still see. Even myself as a reader, I still see so many beautiful, honourable men. But there's a lot that aren't. So we go back to its tradition, being proactive and stepping forward. The ring, again, what is continuous and how you look at yourself and the values that you hold. The cloud, again, the fog, the confusion, it's a bit like the smoke and mirrors that's around. The baby carriage, everybody thinks automatically rock a baby, but a baby carriage indicates something that's new to you, and it means something new but dear to your heart. Some people might not like this, but when I say, and me, my children are grown, they're in their 30s, but baby to me represents picking up and that scent of a new baby and the holding dear to the heart, and it can't help but make you smile. Tea on the tall tree. Tall tree again is the consolence and the consoling tree. Help, advice, family. You've got anchor, which is your stability, your grounding. Sometimes anchor can be stuck in the mud. If it was surrounded or other tea was on some of the heavier symbols, I would say digging your heels in the mud isn't going to get you anywhere. But there would tell me good stability. So when I look at this cup as an entirety, I'm stringing it together from the handle around. And I look here and say, you've grown through some difficult things and you've got fabulous people that's by your side. But it's important to always see light and not the dark. Because of your thorns tells me you have grown through some difficult times, but you are central between the good people to support you and showing you the positive way. We then look at the male here, which tells me again, being proactive, sometimes, yes, there is some shadows and you're not sure what you can see clearly. But it is, again, very important that you look at everything that pops up around you that is good, not bad. It's important for your stability, but it's also important for the values and how you see yourself. And a tree here towards the end would tell me it's fine to help and support those that you love around you, but don't let them literally weigh you down either. So that is a message from the pink cup. So I just wanted to pop on, like I said, it was only for a short read, but I just wanted to show you some of our beautiful pink cups. And I'm about to post up where we are doing another live session that will stream across YouTube, Facebook, and there's also a Facebook reading group that we have too, and it's owned and operated by the lovely Andrea Jacob. And Andrea will be joining me and possibly Wilma Wilson. It depends on Wilma's schedule. I can't remember all the times off by heart, but I know Melbourne Eastern Standard Time, it will be 10 a.m. our tomorrow morning. USA New York time, it will be 7 p.m. Sunday evening New York. I think it is 4 p.m. on the Californian side, Sunday. It will be 1 a.m. on the Monday morning for the UK. I think it's 2 a.m. in Germany on the Monday morning. 3 a.m. I believe in Athens. And Italy, I think, is 1 a.m. And Tokyo is 8 a.m. on Monday morning. But I'll post up a post and you'll see all our time schedules. But I just wanted to explain how we read a fortune teller teacup in a nutshell. So I'm just seeing some of your messages there, and it's really lovely. I'm so glad to see all of you there. So I can see you, John, who's in lovely Hawaii. Tanya, lovely to see you, gorgeous. Anna, Drew. Linda, holder of space, I love that. Lisbeth, you're still in your jammies. Oh, look, I don't blame you. I'm dressed, but I'm standing and I've had terrible back problems and Amal sees that there. So I am struggling a lot to stand, but I thought let's jump on here and hope that I have better Wi-Fi than I did the other night. So, but I just want to say thanks all for joining me, and you can press replay and you'll see how you read a fortune teller teacup. Thanks for joining me, everyone, and bye for now.